What if the next step for humanity wasn't on Earth but on Mars? A fresh chapter in our history is being written as we speak, with advancements in space travel bringing us ever closer to setting foot on the red planet. From the launch of the first Mars-bound rocket to the meticulous preparations carried out before landing, we're inching closer to turning this dream into a reality. Imagine the first humans stepping onto the red soil of Mars, marking the beginning of a new era. Following the historical touchdown, the first tasks would be to establish a base. Imagine this, a team of astronauts, equipped with advanced technology and a determined spirit, embarking on a mission to construct a habitat on the red planet. The first step would be setting up the habitat modules, essentially their new homes. These modules would be prefabricated, designed for quick assembly, and capable of withstanding the harsh Martian environment. Next, they'd have to install the life support systems, an intricate network designed to provide breathable air, clean water, and a regulated temperature. But the journey wouldn't be without its hurdles. They'd have to tackle challenges such as potential equipment failure, limited resources, and the physical toll of working in a low-gravity environment. Yet, through grit and perseverance, they'd overcome these obstacles, turning a desolate landscape into a livable space. With the base established, the pioneers would be ready to start their life on Mars. With a home base in place, how would the first humans survive on Mars? It's a titanic question, one that challenges the limits of our imagination and our engineering prowess. Surviving on Mars is no walk in the park. This red planet, while captivating, is a harsh mistress. The climate is unforgiving, with temperatures that can plummet to a chilling -80 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere is thin, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, making it impossible to breathe without aid. And let's not forget, supplies from Earth would be limited, making self-sufficiency paramount. But humans have a knack for overcoming adversity, don't we? The pioneers on Mars would have to adapt, innovate, and push boundaries like never before. They would create controlled environments to grow their own food, using Martian soil and advanced hydroponic systems. They would recycle water meticulously, every drop a precious commodity. They would harness the power of the sun, wind, and even the thin Martian atmosphere to generate electricity. They would have to operate like an isolated, self-sustaining microcosm, where every resource is maximized and nothing is wasted. Like a lifeboat in the vast ocean of space, they would have to rely on their ingenuity, their technology, and each other. Despite the harsh conditions, the pioneers would find ways to survive and thrive on Mars. After all, necessity is the mother of invention, and there's no place where this rings truer than on the red planet. After landing, what would the first year on Mars look like? Imagine this. Your watch ticks to a rhythm of 24 hours and 40 minutes, the length of a Martian day. The pioneers of Mars would follow a similar schedule to their Earth counterparts, but with a twist. Their day, known as a sol, would begin with waking up to the red Martian sunrise. The first task of the day would be to check the systems that keep them alive. The oxygen generators, water recyclers, and the power systems. Work would then commence. The pioneers would have a host of responsibilities, from maintaining their habitat to conducting scientific research that would help us understand Mars better. But it wouldn't be all work and no play. Leisure time would be a crucial part of the Martian routine. Whether it's exercising to maintain physical health in the low gravity, or catching up on the latest digital downloads from Earth, the pioneers would have their little moments of respite. But what about sleep? In the harsh Martian environment, rest would be just as important as work. The pioneers' sleep schedules would be adjusted to the longer Martian day, ensuring they get the rest they need to face the challenges of the next sol. As the days turn into weeks, then months, milestones would be reached. Perhaps one of the most significant would be the first Mars-grown food. Imagine biting into a tomato or a leaf of lettuce, knowing it's the first of its kind to be grown not on Earth, but on another planet. This achievement would signify not just a victory for science, but a step towards self-sufficiency on Mars. And as the first year draws to a close, perhaps we'd witness the greatest milestone of all, the first Mars-born baby. The birth of a child on Mars would symbolize the true establishment of a human colony, a beacon of hope for the future of mankind on the red planet. The first year on Mars would be full of challenges and triumphs, marking the start of a new chapter in human history. What does the future hold for the pioneers of Mars? As we gaze into the horizon of possibility, we see further Mars colonization on the cards. The growth of the base, the arrival of more settlers, A thriving, bustling community on a once barren planet. The long-term goal? Terraforming Mars, transforming it into a second Earth. With the first year on Mars behind them, the pioneers would look forward to a future of possibilities and the continued expansion of humanity's reach into the cosmos.